give us the authority to raise the hotel motel tax to 8% and to make distribution thereof according to law. The county attorney, Michael McNeil, who is here and has done a lot of this, is available to answer any additional questions or discussions. The Operations and Finance Committee recommends approval. So we're here now for further discussion and any additional information. Michael, if you want to kind of twist that podium around, be sure that the microphone is on so that you can answer any questions that additional commissioners may have. Are there additional questions, comments, concerns about the item? All right. I'll ask the clerk. Since there are no questions at this point, I'll ask the clerk to read by caption. And then again, Michael, if you will, after we read the caption, if you'll confirm for us the import of the committee amendment and what it does. So the clerk will read by caption, please.
A resolution of the Macon-Bibb County Commission requesting the Georgia General Assembly to adopt local legislation for Macon-Bibb County, Georgia to increase the hotel motel access tax under OCGA 481351B, to authorize the mayor to execute all necessary acts to accomplish the intent of this resolution, to provide an effective date of the resolution, and other purposes.
If you would, Michael, the import of this, please, sir.
Yes, sir. So under the current local act that governs our county's hotel motel tax, we set out specific percentage allocations of all of the funds, and we set a specific tax rate of 7%. And in speaking to the experts at Department of Community Affairs that handle administration of hotel motel tax across the state, they told me that we're maybe either unique or one of very few jurisdictions that get that specific in terms of their allocations, that most jurisdictions just say we want authority to go up to 8%, which is the maximum that Georgia law allows right now. And there are certain requirements in the statute for how it has to be allocated, but they're just minimums. And there's a lot of flexibility in the statute in terms of what specific programs you allocate the funds to, and there are some discretionary funds as part of that program. And so this asks the local legislation to, or the local legislative delegation to pass a local act saying we can go up to 8%, which is the maximum, and that we can allocate however we want to as long as we meet the statutory requirements. And so the committee amendment resolution before the commission right now is the model resolution that was provided by DCA. The exhibit is the model local act that DCA provided. And basically it's just saying it doesn't change the tax rate, it doesn't change the allocation, but it gives the commission authority to revisit as needed and to increase the tax rate if that's what the commission decides to do. But because tomorrow's crossover day in the General Assembly, basically if it doesn't pass today, then we have to wait a year to try again. And so that's up to you guys. I'm not advocating it all, but this is the end of the legislative session for all practical purposes.
All right, the Operations and Finance Committee recommends approval. Is there further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor of the resolution signify by saying aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. The resolution is adopted. That brings us to the end of the agenda for the special call meeting. Can I get a motion to adjourn? Without objection, we are adjourned.